Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question. That one we talk about that idea a lot here. And there's obviously every school's different. Every school has their thing. Messiah has this unbelievable tradition, history, culture, and I love learning from them, and we're able to rub shoulders with them a lot, and it's been really helpful for our team. But I mean, we do recruit. We definitely recruit a certain unique student athlete to LBC. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, again, our name, just at first glance, you can realize, okay, a lot of kids would say, nope, not for me.
Yeah.
Some would say, maybe, and then some would be like, yeah, I think, and once they get to know us a little bit more, obviously, yeah, I think that's exactly what I want. And so, I mean, I say we look for Christian guys who want to grow, who can play at a high level, and it's got to be all those things, not just the guy who might be from a Christian family or traditionally kind of religious. Like, it's got to be more than that if you're going to come to at least LBC and do well here. You got to really want that as a part of your life, and then you got to want to grow and you got to be able to play. So, I mean, I think each of those schools you mentioned, plus a bunch of others, obviously.
Yeah. But they're not the only ones, right?
Yep, we're going to be looking for a different type of kid. But also, I mean, like, even every team has their own standards that they're going to look for that are good,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're definitely unique with who we recruit. It can be a good thing, and it's a challenge. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't just go to a showcase and just watch random teams play and write down number 3 on that club was really good as a left back. Like, I need to know that kid is somewhat interested in who we are.
Yeah.
And so it makes the recruiting journey, a lot more involved, but it can also be easier because it narrows things down right away.
Right.
And if you're into it, great. If not, let's move on.
I mean, can I ask you, like, in that regard, like, what's your recruiting pool look like size-wise, right? Because I'm sure some schools could say, oh, we got 500 kids that we can tap from, but like I said, because you're so unique, is that pool shrunken down a bit or smaller on the smaller side? But that these kids, if whatever 10 I think are the best, I can get that. Makes sense.
Yep. Yeah. So we've done a little bit more looking at our numbers, and early on I just didn't have a big enough pool, and so we weren't getting quality recruits in here consistently. But now, I mean, we're like, I think generally my estimate is, we're going to be interacting with 200 plus players to get 10 players, and that might be a similar number to other schools percentage wise, but yeah, we need to be able to have some kind of connection to them. Some kind of network has helped us get to know them, or have helped them get to know us. So yeah, like we're pretty regional. I mean, this area is really good for us because Lancaster County, as you probably know, is a little bit of a traditionally Christian area. And,
well,
in
for
some
that
ways
too, right? Christian and a good soccer area.
Yeah, and the soccer's great. So, like, I mean, I love recruiting locally. There's really good players in this area, and we've got several coming this year. So, so we're kind of like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Delaware, Maryland, kind of regional. But then we'll have some international players occasionally that will be on our rosters, and we had 2 players this year who grew up as missionary kids overseas. You'll see that, and they're fantastic players and all conference guys. So that's it definitely it's a unique challenge, the recruiting at a school like LBC.
Yeah,